comp where we've got 3, maybe 4 members that all want to go diving into that backline, and maybe just Angel feeling a little bit out in the lurch almost on this rise, where he doesn't get the opportunity to dive in unless he's realm warping at the gauntlet.
Yeah, it's a must-win match versus a you really should win match, and here we go. We're going to finally see some action here. Palkia trying to do some blocking of this Vaiku as On has taken the rough end of things. He's forced to flash away. Now he's going to get slowed up as Taeyun and Monkey are in hot pursuit. Vampire getting very low. Xiao Hao here trying to cover and getting engaged on Monkey. Wind becomes lightning and the flash gets the kill. First blood for EDG, but that's not going to come without consequence as WE are able to flip it on its head, making it 2-for-1 for now. Monkey going to get the shield. Taeyun flashing forward, and Team WE are going to claim the feat of warfare 3 minutes in.
EDG, and despite that early loss, are able to take this first dragon. We've got Grub spawning in a minute's time, so likelihood is that WE will trade for those in a little bit's time here. Much better than a 7th seed from Group Ascend. Up against EDG, who honestly, again, excited us through the early season, and didn't really fall off too bad. They ended the season nice and strong. They ended 8-2 to try and punish the Unara.
Well, Karis is going to walk in blind and take a bit of a rough trade, although Monkey is on the way, and Team WE want to pursue this. They're looking to really close the walls in on EDG here. Good route coming out onto Vampire. Heal's already getting burnt, and here we go. We're going all in, baby. Taeyun off on the side, well protected. Not a whole lot of mana as Monkey face tanking a whole lot. He'll be able to get out without too much of an issue. Karis will burst out Palkia.
And that's a really big pick there for Karis. With the movements around the map and still 3 minutes left before those plates fall. This is a good chance for WE to make plays happen.
Yeah, we're going all in onto Palkia, forcing the flash out, so it's going to be a little bit harder, but he wants it with his Pop Blossom. He's going to land onto 3 members, and Team WE have bit off a bit more than they can chew. Vampire able to hop away. Taeyun, though, is ascended, looking to get as much damage as he can. Xiao Hao for the secondary engage. They find Vampire. Taeyun's got a split. So does Karis. A 2-for-1 for right now, but Angel not giving it up with the flash forward, looking for more. Won't be able to find it.
Who feel a little bit worse for wear as Palkia here, quick face check, has to burn some of the heal to get out, but WE have started up this dragon here, and look who's here, the top laners have come to party.
Yeah, ready to make an impact. Call the Forge God along with Equalizer, and here's Vampire getting bursted out. Backside is secured by Xiao Hao. Stolen away, and EDG looking for the chase down. They're not going to be able to find anything more onto Team WE. There's a big concern. This early lead hasn't been converted super well. We see Cube teleporting and is just barely going to escape.
They are diving
now we're going to see a 5-man dive. They're throwing everything and the kitchen sink and the rest of the appliances too. And they're going to take first turret as well.
Yeah, but what do they lose on the rest of the map here? Likelihood is that the mid lane turret might drop as well. Top lane is very healthy, so they might not be able to take that in exchange. But with 5 people down on that bot side, they're able to clear that wave very quickly. And actually, it looks like between Taeyun and Cube, they're looking to put some damage down on that tier 2 turret as well.
Really well, Rude. It looks like Team WE are going to commit for this Rift Herald. It's not really that low. It's only at 6,000 HP. It is starting to drop a little bit. Palkia's got flash Pop Blossom.
Oh,
shit. He finds 3 members. Backline on, causing chaos. But Cube is running everybody over. He was in the danger zone. He's not anymore. Flashing forward with Karis, but Xiao Hao's healing. It's too much to deal with. Angel will run down Karis, root him up, and take him out. And it's another EDG victory.
4 for 3 overall, but look at the standing members for EDG. Jungle and mid lane, they can take this objective. No harm, no foul. Whereas for WE, they lost Taeyun immediately. This is your step up now. This is your chance. You've not had these stage games versus the Group Ascend supports, versus the Group Ascend teams. Are you still going to have that same agency? And in this game, Yanni, so far, so good.
It's only game 1, but that star is starting to shine just a bit. And we're going to do it all again in 15 seconds. This is sole point for EDG to put...
You really want to take these fights, especially before it gets too much worse as well.
Oh, wait, Monkey's been
the Rise are going to scale.
Yeah, he's been spotted on the backside, so it's going to fade EDG toward him. It's going to let Vampire and Karis try to get in. Monkey is going so deep, looking for On, but he's all alone. Pop Blossom is not going to do a damn thing. But that Equalizer combined with Karis takes out Palkia. Man advantage for WE.
And when EDG can't find those engages, they fumble, they aren't able to get access to Yunara. It means that these fights are so much more difficult. Now, with a 5 versus 4 on the map, WE didn't even start it up. They're looking for the tier 1 mid lane, but also looking to try to take this dragon as well. Palkia's going to be up in 4 seconds, Yanni. Rift Herald's down in the bot side, and EDG, they're just running the map at the minute.
They're not going to have it, but they are going to siege and take out the mid-tier 1 turret. Dragon still, wait, no, they can't. Hold on, the Touch of the Void might take it out, but we don't really care about that because this dragon, the 3rd dragon, is secured for EDG.
Taeyun pushes in this mid wave, and it's just 1 minion hit, so that tier 1 will fall in the mid lane. Finally, a little bit of a reprieve for WE, a little bit of gold being picked up by them, but looking very good for EDG. Their scaling components are getting there as Angel now under fire.
Yeah, he's going to flash away. The Vampire's going to try to run him down.
Phase rush.
On is on the way. Angel, yeah, that phase rush, you mentioned it. It's going to give him enough movement speed to get out. Now EDG are going to look for the turn. ZDZ has shown up. Here comes the call of the Forge God. It's going to land flush onto Karis. He's going to go between worlds all the way to the back line, but that world will be death. And now Taeyun has been caught. The Pop Blossom's not going to hit anybody because he's already dead.
Realm warp
For the rest of them, trying to turn it around. Xiao Hao still alive, but will finally fall. But On and the rest of EDG will clean up the fight. That is an ace, and that is Otacon.
That's a 5-for-1 for EDG. A fight that was engaged by WE turns on their heads immediately, as it is Edward Gaming more than happy to take that fight, find themselves the Atacon as well, and Angel, once again, their mid laner that stands firm. And
you really saw it right there for that play. And now EDG with a near 4,000 gold lead, with the entire world in their hands, a Fed Rise, a Fed Kaisa with Ornn items to boot. This dragon has been started up. Karis has been spotted on the backside here, just trying to get whatever damage he can. Taeyun is on the way. Here comes the call of the Forge God. It's going to land onto Monkey, onto the Rumble as well. Here comes the Pop Blossom, and they find the jungler. They secure the soul, and EDG are ready to party. Palkia is taking a lot of damage. Taeyun trying to do what he can. He's still alive. He finds the jungler. He's trying so hard to drag WE across the finish line, but he can't do it. Vampire will be run down. He is on his horse and he will escape, but EDG get the real prize. They get that soul.
There's a world that they can rely on Taeyun to be that carry. Monkey thought he was forced away. EDG now sniffing. They may find access.
He's going for On. The exhaust is out. Here's the Pop Blossom. Splits up the fight. Big knockup from ZDZ. And it's Taeyun and On trading blows over on the side. But it's too much for Taeyun to handle. Monkey's got to get out. And Angel... oh, he almost faked them out, but Monkey is on the wrong side of the tracks as EDG convincingly win this fight and pings onto the Baron.
Yeah, they don't need the Vi to go down. They know that if she sniffs around, she's just going to die on this trade. But the Kai'Sa on with a brilliant stasis, baits in Monkey, makes WE think for just a second that the Kai'Sa might fall. But with a Killer Instinct to reposition, with a going golden, keeps EDG alive, keeps On alive, keeps the Baron in their back pocket. It's like they're going to have to rely on EDG just mispositioning, on EDG just being a little bit split.
Oh, but here's a teleport, and Monkey's all the way in no man's land. Vampire immediately falls, and Angel ready to go. Here's the Realm Warp. Taeyun caught between a rock and a hard place. It's a double kill for On. He gets lit on fire, but he stands through the fire and the flames as a winner with the rest of his squad here in Game 1.
And another glorious fight from EDG. Again, it's WE. They never saw a fight that they didn't like. And unfortunately, they found out that this fight was not for them very, very quickly.
Vampire is up in 2 seconds. This minion is out of range. They are being griefed by the Baron. But I don't think it's going to matter with Monkey up in 10 seconds. Vampire going to try to do what he can, but he's nothing more than a melee minion at this point. EDG will put the finishing touches on Game 1 in a 30-minute affair.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.